All right, everyone, here we go with a Soulmate Journey update. One deck for the DM, one deck for the DF, and it's kind of the way it's flowing this time. Very strange. We may pull the DM first. Rare, right? Never happens. Let's see why. I mean, I got the sun here. I got someone very happy to hear how you feel. King of Cups on this side. I'm going to pull this side first this time. Let's shuffle for the DM. Let's see why they're so happy. All right? That's all I get is happy. All right. Well, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. We got a whole playlist of these. We've been tracking it since July of 2021, I believe. My first summer out here. All right? Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. All right, give me the DM side, universe. What do we get? Well, okay, we done. Spying, disappointment. It's like everything, all in one. The Tower, yeah. Maybe you let something slip. Maybe you saw something. It's almost, most of you are the DF side who are watching. So that's why I say you. Okay, this might be you. I got some enlightened DMs here. But it looks to me, just based on the base energy, and I'll pull the, we'll clarify with the little version of this light seer. I'll shuffle for the Tower here. Okay? It looks to me like somebody, if I'm to just sort of paraphrase it, somebody was spying. This person here was spying on this person over here. And they saw something that, they saw you make a mistake. Or they saw you say something, you let something slip. Or something about that. Something about how you feel slipped out. Probably social media spying. They might have overheard it. They could also, this can also be hearing things from other people. All right? It could also be that too. It's the a little bird told me energy. Right? A little bird told me you loved me. Right? That kind of a thing. Let's see where we go. Why is the Tower here? Whatever it is they saw is making them very happy. And it's causing... It's causing them to, it's not really a breakdown of any kind. It's causing them to revamp their plans. Okay. I don't know what that means. We'll find out. Why is the Tower here? Tell me about it. Okay. Yeah. The bottom of the deck, the Hierophant. Somebody sees long term here. Now this bottom here, this is crossing the center card I'm going to pull, and it's red with that. So something they saw really made them, you see him? My smiling Hierophant, you see him smiling? Really made him perk up, really made him smile. All right, what's on top? The Three of Swords. Yeah, somebody here, again, somebody feels like they got another shot maybe. Yep, what did I say? The Four of Wands. I read it first, then I throw the cards. Somebody feels like they got another shot, and then I throw a happy new beginning. On top of what was despair, right? And what's red with the Three of Swords? Strength. Heart chakra's open. Suddenly they're filled with renewed confidence. The Hierophant crossing the Four of Wands. That's marriage on crack, right? I don't know what they think they heard, or what your friend Janelle told them, or what they saw on your social media, whatever it is. But this person is happy, maybe overly happy, maybe overly optimistic, because they saw a glimmer of hope come from this side. That Three of Swords can be overcome, conquered. Okay? I don't know. But if you've been wanting to hear from this person, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they reach out or if you might have to. I don't know. But either way, you're getting some inside info here. But they got some renewed hope. They saw something. Made them smile. All right? Yes. Steve's viewers there's still hope here. Right? That kind of a thing. Okay. All right. Well, let's shuffle for the DF now, which is most of you watching. Right? There's your King of Cups. That's what they found out. They found a little bit about how you still feel. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, let's back up. Because I don't want anybody confused. You're like, well, Steve, they already know I love them. I told them. It's not about that. It's about they found a little bit about where you're at right now. This side has always been very paranoid about coming over to this side until they have more information. They want to make sure that this side's very ego-based. They always want to make sure they're not going to make an ass out of themselves, right? They want to know as definitively as possible that it will go well if they go from here to here. You understand what I'm saying? So they get a little piece of information that provides them with a glimmer of hope. Now, what's interesting is how much they're running with that hope. Okay? And it's not surprising based on the current energies. But, all right. DF side. Let's shuffle on it. Tell me about it. Give me the other side now. Let's switch polarities. See where we're at. The DF side. Most of my viewers. I fucking laugh. I'll tell you. It's 8 of Wands at the bottom of your deck. Boy, when I'm right, I'm right. Holy cow. It's communication. It's the environmental energy. It's crossing whatever the base energy from the top of the deck is I'm going to pull. But either way, it backs up. You said something. Either you said something to Janelle, and Janelle ran to them and said something, or you wrote something on your social media that you didn't think they'd see. And why didn't you think they'd see it? Because as I always tell you, this is the Page of Swords. It is a card of spying. You'll get that from the 5 million other readers that you like better than me. Right? Oh, it's spying. Right? You don't always know it's there. It's a barn owl in the animal deck for a reason, and I've explained to you why that is. Right here. You don't always know that they're spying. So you say something like, oh, they're not going to read that. They're reading it. I'm telling you, this fucking energy is there. It's everywhere. So no more of this Page of Swords crap. It should be the Page of Pentacles where you know they're spying. Either way, you said something. What's your base energy? What do I always tell you? Are you new? I mean, unless you're new here, you don't know. I say about the 3 of Cups all the time. It's my biggest card of communication in the Minor Arcana. It's bigger than the 8 of Wands because it's emotional. It has emotion to it. Hello, 8 of Wands crossing the 3 of Cups. You said something, and you said it with such a way, so much power, so much passion, that this person has renewed hope that this 3 of Swords doesn't mean shit anymore. We could just breeze past it to a 4 of Wands and a happy ever after, happily, whatever. And the Strength card, the heart chakra's open. We can overcome Strength, 500-pound cat, this 3 of Swords, because you said something. Biggest card of communication, crossed by the card of communication. You must have said it with feeling. In some capacity, you put some kind of feeling behind it. Now, it might be future influence. We're tracking a journey here. I don't know if you're here yet. But this person is watching. Know that the DMs are watching. It came out, if you want to know that for sure, it came out in the Leo soap opera for August 2026. The Leo reading for August 2026. That reading has to be for more people than watched it. Because it's showing up, a piece of it is showing up here. Okay, amazing. All right, little animal deck, randomly at the bottom, 7 swords. Ooh. All right. Let's see where we go. No, that's just they're watching. It's the little fox at the bottom of the card with the one eye open. What have I been talking about? 3 of Cups and 8 of Wands. Why are they here? Let's clarify. I'm spot on. Spot the fuck on here. Hey, reading can't be for 100% of the people watching. But if you're part of the soulmate cycle, you will reach this point at some point. For a good number of you, you're already at this point, but you don't know, right? What could I have said, Steve? It could be anything. This person's running with this batshit crazy. They're doing gorilla math. They're taking 2 + 2 and making it 46. I mean, how do you get that? You know, it's unreal. But that's okay. Let them. This side always needs to be sure it's not going to make an ass out of itself before it reaches out. Whatever happened here in the communication made them feel that way. That's good. Take your wins where you can get them in this fucking soulmate cycle. All right? Don't nitpick. I tell you what. All right. DF side, let's clarify. 3 of Cups. Tell me about it. There we go. Look at you. Look at you. Bottom of the deck, the Queen of Pentacles. You look like a sirloin steak to this person now. There you are. Here they come because of something they learned. That's my Page of Pentacles. It's my student coming to you. Right? The adult female deer. The doe. Right? There you go. Male or female, it doesn't matter. That's crossing the center card I'm going to pull here, and that's red with the 8 of Wands. You said something that nurtured their soul in some way. Okay? And I've said, what was I talking about? What was that? What? Why am I your 20 millionth favorite? Why? That's the barn owl. That's the Page of Swords. That goes right there. I just described to you the barn owl over here, especially for people that are new, right? I say in the animal deck, that's the barn owl. You don't know they're spying. So I don't care who the fuck you go to for your tarot readings. When they pull a Page of Swords and they say they're spying, you probably don't know the extent of it on some level. It's there for a reason. All right? It's extremely important. Page of Pentacles, you generally know they're spying. You know they're there. You know they got the creepy file of you in the computer with your name on it and all the pictures of you smiling and whatever. Page of Swords, they spied on you. They heard what you said. You don't know. You know now because I'm telling you, but you didn't know. Well, what could I have said? You said it because you didn't think they'd read it. You didn't think they'd hear it. You told Janelle because you didn't think that she'd run and tell them. Well, she did. And shame on you for not thinking people don't like to spread gossip. What planet are you living on? A secret. You know how you keep a secret? You keep it to yourself. That's how. You know how 2 people keep a secret? One of them dies. That's how. End of story. And even then, they probably wrote it down somewhere and somebody will find it. Okay? All right, here we go. Center card. I got allergies today. So there's going to be a couple of edits here and there. Sorry about that. I'm like dripping on the floor. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? 2 of Wands is crossed by your Queen of Pentacles. Right? And we already saw it. It wanted to show itself. The next card out's the Fool. This person will act upon what they overheard. They will. They will take a leap of faith. It's what I told you. We'll get to that in a minute. But it's what I told you. This side likes to be sure before they take action. They're sure enough, based on what they heard, what they read, that they're going to take action. All right? I can't predict free will, but that's the way the energy flows. And right here, I think my party girl is here underneath the Hierophant. This person is celebrating to know that that 3 of Swords could be cured with you. Now, what's the deal with the 2 of Wands? It's red with the 8 of Wands. They're making plans. I said plans change around that tower. Rewind, I did. They're making plans based on what you said. All right. They learned something from it that is useful to them in resolving this 3 of Swords. Somebody's coming this way. You've definitely got communication coming of some kind. You may hear about it from a third party on this side. The energy flows in a loop. You know, you may hear about it from a third party on this side. You know, that they read what you wrote and they wanted to tell you. You know, something like that. I don't know. But this is amazing, the way the cards fell, the way the cards flowed out, the way the barn owl came out. I mean, come on, right? Let's grab the Witches, which randomly at the bottom, oh, fuck me, has an 8 of Wands. Oh, my God. I didn't know that. Oh, fuck off, universe. Seriously, that's unreal. All right? What you said here, that they spied and you didn't know, probably that they would read it or hear about it, starts something new. All right, it'll end up, right, making you happy. Somebody here is very happy. This side's already got the Sun. It might bring the Sun over here. I don't know. I think it would do you both. I don't know who this is, a runner, an ex, a family member, a friend. It's a soul connection. But it would do you both. I can tell you right now a lot of good to resolve this 3 of Swords. All right, let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card. And let's just see what else the universe wants to tell you. Might want to talk about this side or this side. I don't know. Let's see where we go. Ah, damn it, I got to put another ad. Hold on. I'm going to blow my nose again. I like pulling these Soulmate Journey readings because the energies always flow so nicely. It's so easy for the universe, for the energies to give you a reading on something like this. It's always a piece of cake. But it's not always easy to read. This is pretty straightforward, I'll tell you. Trust your instincts if you pull a reading like this. As far as like which one to pull first, I very rarely, I don't know that I've ever pulled the DM first. If I have, maybe one other time, I don't know. But, I went that way, and it was important that I did. Because that's the way the energy flows, for sure. Usually it doesn't flow that way. All right, let's go. 3 cards and a bottom card. What do we get? The Hermit at the bottom will be crossed in the center card I pull. It's Queen of Pentacles. It's you. It's them. There's the... Look at this shit. Do you fucking believe this shit? That's the Page of Pentacles. That's the Page of Pentacles. That's you, the Queen of Pentacles. That's you, the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, it's unreal. It's something about they're coming to you because of what they learned. Yeah, I don't need a repeat message, universe. Oh, yeah, okay. You, What's under the Hermit before I open my mouth? Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles. Whatever it is that was said or what they found out or whatever that is, it did something, it touched them in the soul. I think for you it's nothing. I think even if I could tell you what it was specifically, you'd be like, it was that? I was talking about my dishes that I broke in the sink. Literally, you'd be like something like that. Whatever it is, you said something, and it's the way, it's not oftentimes in soul connections in particular, it's not what we say, but how we say it, okay? You put some kind of spin on something you said, and it, well, I'm going to exaggerate a little, it repaired their soul. It did something to them at the level of the soul, okay? And you can see it here. They got a lot of soul in their reading, right? We got the Hierophant here. I mean, the heart chakra here. We've got some powerful energies over here. And the 4 of Wands in and of itself is almost major arcana. It's a very important card. That's what I've got. You've brought this person a lot of healing. It will likely result in communication from this person, but even if it doesn't, I think the 3 of Swords heals on each side. Okay? So I can't predict free will. I feel like I should say they're going to reach out. But it would be irresponsible of me to say that because I can't predict free will. What the cards are saying here, the energy flow here, is that the 3 of Swords gets healed either way because of the soul nurturing, the soul healing that happened because of how you said what you said. Okay? You said it in a magic way. Just the right way. Phrased it just the right way, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes you do that. You phrase something. Think about it this way. Forget the hocus pocus. Think about it in 3D terms, right? You get your point across to somebody when you say something just right? If you're all convoluted in the way you're explaining something to somebody, the order you want or the way you want your car painted, right? If you're all crazy, oh, I like pink and I like red. Oh, I love yellow too. But why don't we go with yellow and why don't we put a stripe? No, we don't want to. They don't know what to do. You're going to get a car that looks like a fucking candy cane. Okay, by the time you pick it up. But if you say it right, if you phrase it right, you're clear, you're concise, they know exactly what you want, you get exactly what you ordered, right? Exactly what you wanted, exactly what you intended. That's sort of what happened here. You've said something in a way that their soul got it. They got it on the soul level, okay? And it did a lot. It brought a lot of healing. They learned something and it brought a lot of healing. It also brings them to you, energetically at least. Probably communication, energetically at least, that 3 of Swords gets healed. It's a wonderful thing. It's really nice. I don't know what you said, but good for you. All right? It could be something you did as well. It doesn't have to be words. It doesn't have to be. But somehow they found out about it, either through spying you don't know about, or, as I said, the Page of Swords can also be a third party. Your friend Janelle saying something. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.